Alright, we just finished the installation of the rubber, window rubber, on the frames of the vent of the refrigerator. And guys, this is such a big difference. Hopefully with this we are making sure that the water won't come inside this area, because as you can see, the water destroyed the cabinet. There was nothing here to stop the water on this frame, but with this rubber, hopefully it will get the job done. We're gonna give it a water test later on, and we'll get back to you with more updates on this job. Thank you for watching. Here we are. 2 windows out. 2 more windows to repair. I'm gonna take them to the bench, and I'm gonna get them clean and sealed and ready to go for phase 2. As you guys can see, this is how it looks without the windows. So I have a long way to go today, but we're gonna get it done, and I'm excited because this is the cure to the cancer that these leaks represent. Time for me to get to work, get busy to get it done, and I'll get back to you guys with more on the Yaryis report. Alright, so now after cleaning up all the frame areas on the coach, we're proceeding to detach all the old rubber of the window so we can make this window sealed, get it sealed so it won't leak again. This is the final overhauling, because by detaching this window we're basically starting from scratch, and I already saw some areas on the frame who are compromised, so I will check that and report later as progress takes place. As we are removing the old sealant from this window, we're kind of finding out the flaws within the design. This rail here let water in. Unfortunately, I don't know what the engineers were thinking. These corners, like for instance here on the top, has an opening that you can see through. And of course, water will find a way in and make all the damage it wants inside the RV. So that is a critical area. As we seal the borders of the rubber on the inside, we basically have that handle. The window won't leak from the inside out. But if you can see here, this area here, another opening. So these little cracks and crannies, when it rains, make a big mess inside. So we want to work on that and get back to you guys later. As you guys can see, this is a design flaw. This line here on this window that go all across and connect with openings on the outside, like this one. Of course, it will let water in. Doesn't matter how much sealant or silicone you put in this puppy, because there's nothing to stop the water from coming in. So the first thing we need to do is to seal these areas so tight that there will be no way water will find a way. All these little corners, this one and this one, especially this one down here, and course this one on the top. But before we do anything, these are the main water leakage on these windows that goes all the way in, drip through here, and create damage. So we're gonna get to do some sealant on this window, and then we'll get back to you guys to let you know where we are with the window progress. We're gonna start adding double tape on all the areas of the window which is going to be attached to the fiber, so there will be no air gaps, and this window will be tight to the frame as it should. So we're going to do that in both windows, and now we're going to put them back in place. And as soon as we do that, we'll get back to you guys. Alright, here's window number 2, so it's time to get on it and get it done. So we'll get back to you guys when some progress takes place on with this window. We quickly find out that this exit here has a double meaning, has a double function. So we're going to make sure it's closed from this end, so it will do the job of letting things drain, because this is what happens when you pull this here. You guys can see it goes inside, but there's an opening here, and that is what let the water in. That's not supposed to be happening. So we're going to close that, and that will take care of the window leak for sure. So time to get to work, and as soon as we're done, we're going to put it on. We were able to put the windows back and use double tape for the frame, so we need to add more of the brackets on these sides just to make sure that the window is not loose and it hold on. So we're gonna put our hands on those brackets right now so we can tighten up that window as we should, and we're gonna start taping the outside just to make sure that we add all the necessary caulking that will stop all the leaks in this area. So we're gonna get to work, and as progress takes place, we will be updating you guys.